Hello, Frags the Bear family. Welcome back to a bonus episode today of Indie Spotlight. Just a little bit ago, I talked to comic creator Nicholas Mueller. Let me make sure the stream everything seems to be going good. About his upcoming comic, or his ongoing comic with new stuff coming out soon, Demon Hunter Raven, and a lot of other projects he's got coming up. So if you missed that, go back and watch my interview with Nicholas Mueller. Really cool guy. He's got a lot of great things coming up as an indie comic creator and as an indie artist. Some very exciting stuff coming from him. So check that out. Links in the video description below for all the ways to keep this channel ad-free, how to find my content. Make sure you subscribe. Click that red button. While I appreciate all the support through, whether it be the merch store or Subscribestar or thebeardstruggle.com and all that support, the biggest support you can give me, the easiest support you can give me is just clicking that red button and subscribing to the channel. Help us get found by other people. Comment on the stream, like, all of that good stuff, but click that red button. Push our subscribers to 200. I'm going to start giving away free audiobooks. At every 100 after that, I'm going to give away another one. So 2 at 200, 3 at 300, and so on, pushing all the way to 1,000. Want to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. So on this bonus episode, because our real big time episode was talking to our comic book creator just a little bit ago, bonus episode looking at Tom MacDonald's Castles. We're kind of going back, not all the way back to his first videos, but we are going back a little bit. I really love this song. I've been wanting to do this song for a while now, and it's been on my mind for a couple days, so I figured it's Thursday. We do Tom on Thursday, so let's take a look at Castles. If you're joining me on the live stream, thank you so much for being here. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not, so that you can stay up to date with everything. If you're watching the recording, let me know what you think of the shows. Comment, like, post, subscribe, all that good stuff, and let's do it. Let's take a look at Castles by Tom MacDonald. Cheers.
I see you at the liquor store, leaving with the cheapest can of beer on the shelf. You ain't living on the street, but you barely making rent, and I relate because I'm struggling myself. I see you smile at the clerk while you fumble through your purse. I just wish I had a little more to help. I imagine where you're living, how you feeling, what you love, and who you'll be if you can make it out your hell. I see you at the bus stop, looking at the sidewalk, smoking half a cigarette, waiting for a ride. Kinda limp when you walk and look away. When you talk, you're ashamed, I can see it in your eyes. Probably got a NASCAR shirt and a car that you love, but you're here cause you're too afraid to drive. It's been almost 10 years since the day that you crashed. Can't forget about the little boy's life.
Oh, so there's a lot to process there in that opening. Basically, he's seeing all the people around him struggling, like he's struggling. Hey, cheers. Thanks for stopping by, Ildefonso. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Stopping by to say cheers. Appreciate it. Buying the cheapest beer, knowing that you're struggling to make rent, or smoking, the last nub of a cigarette, not making eye contact. Like, these are all things, a lot of us have been there. A lot of us have struggled to pay the bills, to make rent, to not sure if we're going to have enough money to keep the lights on. A lot of us have been there. And that imagery, that's a lot to process. And that's him. And this is a very young Tom, sort of in this time in his life. He's not yet the Tom that we know. He's not yet huge. So he is struggling to make it as a musician, as an indie artist. So he's relating to that big time.
Forget about the little boy's life. Everybody's got a story. If you look a little closer, you can see it in the wrinkles in their face. They can hide it in the silence, they can bury it and fight it, but it comes out when the hair is turning gray. You can feel it if you touch them, you can tell that they are troubled. You can hear the story running through their veins. We all travel different roads and we put on different clothes. Underneath it all, we're really all the same.
That's so big. That's so huge. Like, everybody, and I know that you see this a lot, or you hear this a lot. Everybody's fighting a battle you know nothing about. It's easy to sit back and judge somebody by the clothes they're wearing, or whether they can afford to buy expensive coffee, or whether they're using a cellular device that's 5 years old and not the latest model. Like, it's easy to sit back and judge people and not realize that there's probably reasons that their life is the way it is. And sometimes it's their choices. Sometimes it's the cards they were dealt. Sometimes it's life has done that to them, or other people have caused strife in their life that has put them in that place. But we're all fighting something, and judging them doesn't make you better. So, sometimes maybe think about that before you cast judgment on somebody.
Ethan, we're really on the same. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. I see you sitting on the...
I like that. So basically, you can either let those things that people say about you, or those judgments that people cast on you, you can either let that bring you down, or you can use that to build yourself up. You can use that to make yourself stronger. I love the chorus to this song. It's really, for its chorus and its message, it's one of my favorites of Tom's. It's not quite where he is now. Some of the talent that he has in like No Response, it's not quite there yet, but you can see it. The skill is there, the writing is there. This chorus is really cool, and the message in this song is pretty powerful. So you can see the Tom we know today building in this particular song, especially, and the way that he goes about talking about social issues and the struggles that people are facing, because he lived it. So you can kind of see that start to formulate in his art here.
With the sticks and the stones. I see you sitting on the front porch playing with a radio, looking to the sky. Probably living in that house all alone these days, trying to find a better way to pass time. Got a wheelchair ramp leading up to the door. I can see that you walk just fine. Probably hate it because it isn't getting used anymore, and you only ever built it for your wife. Everywhere that I walk, see you on the sidewalk begging for a little loose change for some dope. Probably got a mama and a papa spending everything they make, trying to clean you up enough to take you home. Used to have a good job, used to get good grades, used to have big dreams, then he lost hope. When your girlfriend died, giving birth to your son, you're the father that'll probably never know. Everybody has a tale that they're too afraid to tell. You can see it in the cracks in their hands. They can cover it with smiles if you walk a couple miles in their shoes, and you'll know where they stand. Everyone who really lived had to climb out of a ditch they were in before they found the right path. If you want to know the truth about what we've been going through, then try to put your phone away so you can ask.
The way he puts together these images, especially in that passage, that stanza, everybody has troubles, and you can see it in the cracks of their hands. That's very figurative, but it's very literal. When you shake hands with a person whose hands are very hard, they're calloused or they're cracked, you can tell that person works really hard. Sometimes at very back-breaking labor. There's a reason that they say walk a mile in somebody else's shoes before you judge them, because it doesn't just mean put on their shoes. In talking about climbing out of that ditch that they were, that they put themselves in. Yeah, sometimes we do it to ourselves. Sometimes we put ourselves on a path that makes our life harder, and then we spend a long time climbing out of it. I did it. When I was a kid, when I was younger, my wife and I made some very poor decisions financially. And it took us a lot of years to climb out of that ditch. And nobody else did it to us. It was us. We did it to ourselves. It was all the choices we made. And luckily we recognized it early. But yeah, you just never know. And you gotta take that into account when you're looking at the people around you sometimes.
Put your phone away so you can We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We've all got problems and we all feel alone.
Like that.
We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We are the neighbors that you'll never meet. We are the strangers walking down your street. We are a million faces in the crowd. We are the ones the system's tearing down. We are the people working to survive. We are more than just our 9 to 5s. We are the shopping malls and streetcars. We are one. It's time to tell them just who we are. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill.
How true is that? You know, we've all got problems, and we all feel alone in them. We all feel like we're not going to get any help. Even if we do have help, sometimes we feel like that. I love that song. Such a great song from Tom. So yeah, check his channel out if you haven't already. Hopefully you have. If not, go over there and show it some love after you subscribe here. We will come back with probably some game streams tonight and some more Indie Spotlight tomorrow. Tomorrow is our new day, so we'll bring you a new artist on Friday, and we'll see how the weekend rolls. Thank you, Ildefonso, for showing up, and everybody else who was here or who was watching the recording, thank you so much. I appreciate it. All of you who keep subscribing and coming to the channel, really, really appreciate it. It makes me so happy to see you guys loving this show, and the more positive reactions I get, the more I want to keep doing this. So thank you so much for everybody who stops by. I just can't tell you how much I appreciate it. So I will see you guys again soon. You guys have a great one. Much love. Bye.